Nothing but net here at Zach's Sports Zone. Why, you ask? Because we have a special treat for you Hoops fans out there with SIUE men's basketball star TJ Gray. In his first and what will be his only season as a Cougar, Gray is averaging nearly 17 points a game and has already broken the single-season three-point record. I wish I could even make a three-point shot, let alone dozens of them. An even more interesting story is that SIUE is his third school, and he left behind records at Western Illinois University and as University of Illinois Chicago as well. On top of that, he faces competitors who are usually more than 6 feet tall. He's just 5'7". I guess big things can come in small packages. Welcome to the zone, TJ.
Thank you for having me.
So 3 schools. What convinced you to leave Western and then eventually U of I Chicago and come here?
Well, the situation with me leaving Western, I was getting a little homesick and wanted to be closer to home, so I had an opportunity to play for UIC under Coach Jimmy Collins, which was a situation I was looking forward to. And my situation at UIC, I ended up finishing my undergrad there and looked to get into the graduate program, and I got accepted to the graduate program here at SIUE, so I still had a year of eligibility to play. And Coach Forrester was looking for a guard, and the situation just fit.
Now, did you go and try out? Did you have tryouts and everything?
Actually, no. I think Coach Forrester saw a few game film of mine, and I just came in the off season and played with the team, and he's made a decision from there when he offered me.
Now, how did you find SIUE? I mean, you go to a couple Division I schools here, and there's a school that's becoming Division I.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find SIUE? Like, did you have other choices? Like, what was the situation there?
Like I said, I really didn't have too many other choices. My father actually knew Coach Lennox Forrester from junior college, and so Coach Forrester ended up talking to my dad and telling him, that he had just got the head job here, and like I said, I had applied to grad school here, so it just all seemed to work out in my favor.
Now, the three-point shot, I mean, how long did it take you to develop? And what is it about the three-point shot that makes you want to go out there and constantly do it? I mean, it's a good shot, but I mean, like, what convinced you to, go into something like that?
Well, like I said, with my father being a coach, he had always instilled in me that I have to be a threat out there on the basketball court. And being at the height that I was growing up, I was never too tall anyway. I felt like the further I can extend my defender, the more opportunities I would have to score. So I spent a lot of time working on being able to hit a three-point shot, and it's been very effective for me throughout my career.
Now, to be able to be consistent like that, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, you broke the record at U of I Chicago, and you broke the record this season here at SIUE. I mean, how do you stay consistent? Like, do you practice? It's like one of those 100 shots a night deal?
Oh, it's definitely a lot of repetition, especially in the off season. I can shoot up to 1,000 shots a day, and around 500 three-pointers, with that whole workout. So it's a lot of hard work and repetition, and just being focused on putting the ball in the basket.
Did you ever get sore a lot going out there? Like, at first was it like to the point where you're like, Dad, I can't do this, but you kept going.
Yeah, absolutely. It really works your shoulder area, and growing up, there were plenty of days where I would get tired, but I just always kept my eye on the big picture and focusing on making it to the college level and being successful while I play. It helped.
Now, you were telling me about how your dad taught you to be a bigger threat on the court, especially with your size and everything. Were you always like the smallest guy on the team? Did you ever have like defenders be like, oh, I could take this guy, but then you show him up with a three-pointer or something like that?
Oh, absolutely. I think the perception that a lot of players have is that, with my size, they can take advantage of me in a lot of different ways. So, like I said, from a young age, my father always taught me and told me that I belong out there on the court as well, and to come out and compete as hard as I possibly can. So I know I've taken a lot of players by surprise, but also gained their respect in the same sense. And it's been great facing those challenges and being able to have success.
Now, to get an idea of how much of a threat TJ is on the court, especially against players who have gotten in his face, we've actually have some footage from one of his games where I think he scored 26 points, 28 points, and it was huge. I mean, you were just going out there draining three after three after three after three. And, in that footage there, it's just, there were a couple times where you went in and you just, crossed over these guys and you just made them look silly. I mean, it seems like it's routine for you. I mean, like, what's behind that? Like, how are you able to do that?
Well, because I've been doing it for so long, I think it just really has become second nature to me. Like I said, with the amount of repetition that I do in the off season and during the season in practice, it's really pretty simple for me, and I have to give a lot of credit to my teammates as well because, you know, the things that they do on the court open up a lot of opportunities for me and make it even easier.
And how was the adjustment when you came to SIUE? I mean, you've gone to 3 different schools, basically. Might as well put a name tag on there saying, "Hi, my name is TJ." Go in each time and introduce yourself to everybody. How much of a challenge was that? I mean, has it become second nature for you in that sense too?
Honestly, with college, it has been a little easier. And I say that because in my high school career, I also went to 3 different high schools. So I've gotten used to traveling and being open to meeting new people. And just having an opportunity to get to know different type of people has always been exciting to me. So I didn't really feel too much nervousness. And the fact that the players here were very open and willing to help me, you know, helped a lot also.
And how quickly is it for you to adjust, you know, this year? I mean, the interesting thing is you go from, you know, starting over basically in Edwardsville, meeting new people and everything, to where you're going to, you know, be done with basketball you know, at the end of the season. You know, what's going through your mind right now there?
I'm definitely trying to figure out exactly what it is I want to do after the season. Right now, I'm a kinesiology major with a focus in sports management, so I want to try to stay around the game of basketball afterwards. But I'm also looking to pursue a professional career as well, so just looking forward to each opportunity.
Sounds like the opportunities will be coming for you soon. Really good to hear there. Well, time just caught up to us. TJ, but thank you so much for being on the show. And that'll do it for us at Zach's Sports Zone. I'm Zach Rose from The Zone. Take care, everybody.